Hey y'all. Hey Miss Annette and Miss Bridget and Miss Peggy and Miss Tanya. Hey y'all. What's going on? My day going good. I only been woke by probably about 45 minutes. I ain't been woke long. Sitting up here eating me some peanuts. First thing I went in there and got was some peanuts. So I got a video for y'all though, but YouTube haven't corrected my video yet, and I don't want to post it. I don't want to post it because the dollar sign is yellow. So until they turn the dollar sign green, I ain't gonna post it. And it's been like that since what, Thursday or Friday? No, yeah, Friday. Friday. It's been like that since Friday. So I just gave them over the weekend because it never really took them that. Well, I ain't gonna say never, but I didn't think it was gonna take them that long to fix it. At least like a couple of hours. But then I said, well, it's the weekend, so maybe they need a little bit more time. So I gave them till Monday at least, and get up today, and they still ain't fixed it. So I don't know what they got going on. I don't know what they got going on. If I see he's waiting for, that's what I'm trying to post for y'all. That's what I'm trying to post. But they won't. They for some reason they got the dollar sign yellow on there. So until they fix it, I ain't gonna post it. And I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna have to. If they don't fix it by tomorrow, then Wednesday I'm gonna re-upload it. Those peanuts must be salted, seasoned to the gods. Okay, seasoned, baby. I got some meat in them, some smoked meat, baby, and I season them like I season collard greens. Child, I did them yesterday on the live, and they so flavorful, girl. Mm. So, uh, um, but yeah, I'm waiting on them to fix that. If they don't do it at least by Wednesday, I'm probably gonna have to re-upload it, re-upload the video, redo it, and see if it's something. I know it ain't nothing on my end. I know it can't be. Maybe I should re-upload it anyway. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Re-upload it anyway and see if it come up like that. Cause waiting around on them, baby, I kind of feel like it seems like they ain't gonna get to me. So I'm gonna have to do it again. I'm trying to get it to you. I've been trying to get it to you ever since Friday, though. It could be copyright. Ain't no copyright on there because if it's copyright, it will be red. We will watch when, yeah. And I don't want to post nothing else before that, which I'm finna edit a video. And I was like, well, I post this before that. But I kind of don't want to post nothing before that because I've been kind of going in an order. So, yeah. So, I don't know. We're going to see. But welcome to the family, Tammy. Y'all welcome, y'all welcome Tammy to the family. Happy to have you. So, yeah. How y'all morning been going? It's only 12, so I can say morning. You're welcome. We had us a good live yesterday. I enjoyed it. I had fun with y'all. Being my crazy old self like always. I had fun. It's been a long time coming for that. And it was definitely nice. Good morning together. Well, afternoon now. Y'all ring the doorbell for me. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Um, I posted on the community board for those of you that didn't see it to keep Lydia in y'all prayers, and also mm, 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 mm. I screenshotted the other person. She said that she had the vid. She had the vid. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? The cold. Hey Lisa, thank you, girl. So she said she had it or whatever. I was gonna post that too, but I was hoping that she was gonna leave a comment down in the comments because it was later on in the video she was saying that she had it, and so yeah. So she had the bed. Lydia, she got IBD, and so I asked that y'all keep her in y'all prayers or whatever. I don't know what IBD is. At first I was thinking it was IBS, but it said IBD. So um another person had asked a question. um I'm trying to remember this stuff off the top of my head. Why, Tiana? Why? I'm trying to remember what I saw. Dang. It'll come to me. But yeah. So today I needed to record some videos, but I was like, no, I ain't gonna record no videos. I'm just gonna edit what I got on my phone because I need to get a lot off. I need to edit a lot. That way I keep my phone clear. Just the first time ever my phone told me I had too much space. I'm like, what? I mean, the space was taken up. I'm like, what? I ain't had that problem in I don't know how long. Ooh, that was a mouthful of juice right there. With these two little bit of peanuts up in there, child. Look at them 2 minutes. Now that shell, no, it need to be shaming itself. Just don't suck the life out of the peanuts, child. The shell was outgrowing the peanuts. Ain't that something? They shouldn't have been in there, girl. They gotta get ate too. These some big peanuts that I got though. Those was kind of sweet. Pretty good though. I'm finna get ready to do my nails again because I thought I was gonna do my hair. Look at those. See how you just crack it open in your mouth so you can catch all the juice and then you just mm, mm. So good, y'all. But finna get ready to do my nails again. I thought I was, hey Latrice, what's going on? I thought I was going to be doing my hair. But I ain't gonna put no more plaits in. My sister told me I need to retwist. Because it's time to get a retwist. But baby, I was gonna put me some more plaits up in there. I enjoyed them plaits. I had took them out Thursday night. And I've been wearing them crinkly. Wearing my hair crinkly since. So, yeah. Y'all mighty quiet today. What's going on? What's good? What's been happening in y'all life? Y'all cooking today? Y'all eating your leftovers? When I tell you the flavor that's in these peanuts, y'all, I did my thing. Let me tell you, I went to sleep early last night. I probably went to sleep about 9. Child, I think I only slept like 2 hours. I was up by 11:30. Something like that. I'm like, goodness, I ain't even slept all night, so I woke up. Stayed up for a while. I stayed up to probably about 3. I'm gonna tell but I'm gonna tell you what woke me up though. What woke me up was the dang on smell of them peanuts cooking. Them peanuts was smelling so good, child. That seasoning just had them hit my nose. And I was like, oh, my peanuts, right? Because I fell off to sleep and I had left them in the pressure cooker, honestly. But I did need to get up and unplug my pressure cooker. But the dang on peanuts is what woke me up. You just took out some chicken tenders to fry? What you gonna make with it? You gotta bread them and everything. Hey, Nisi, you missed us. Where you been? I was on the live yesterday. Rice and gravy. Oh, okay. You gotta bread them yourself? Y'all ready for Thanksgiving? Right around the corner. By the time we blink our eyes, honey, it'll be here. Oh, okay. Well, I know those gonna be good. I see y'all was inspired by them green tomatoes yesterday. Tacos and fried tortilla. I tell you, so delicious. I'm telling you, girl, it puts you in the mind of a chalupa, don't it? It be so good. I love to make my own shells. You ready, girl? Yes. I don't know if I'm gonna do in the cooking, but I always say that. I always say I don't know if I'm gonna cook. I don't know. If I do, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It just be good to have your own food. When I think about going to eat somebody else's food and they might not be just like I want it, that's when I go ahead on the cook. But I ain't really too enthused about cooking it, like for real, for real. Oh, this one tastes a little sweet. I wonder why they be having a little sweet taste to them sometimes. Y'all gonna be looking at me on TV. My talkers ain't on here. Mm, mm. It's so good. Or is y'all enjoying this mukbang on the low? Let me know now. So church was good yesterday. We went to church. Church was real good. We ended up, we went to our church, but the doors was closed. And at the hour that the door was closed, I said, Base said, they must ain't having church here or something like that. I was like, yeah, you probably right. I said, because somebody should at least be up in there turning the air conditioning on or something. And so, he called the pastor. No, now one of them in here. I don't see Lean neither. Miss Angela. No, no. But, um, so he called the pastor. And the pastor was saying that his apostle was in town. And so we went over to another church, which I was kind of like, I hope this ain't no big church. I don't really like real big churches like that. And so I was like, I hope this ain't no big church. And when we went, it wasn't that big. It was a small church. And the pastor, our pastor, he was appreciative because, you know, he ain't really got that many members in his church. And so he was just so appreciative that the members that he do have showed up and stuff. Made me feel good when he called our church and we stood up, child. Hey, Zabron. Did they do fellowship with another church? I'm gonna say yeah because the reason why I say yeah is because whenever my pastor apostle come into town, he go where he's preaching at, and so I guess he just take his congregation with him or whatever. That's what happened yesterday. So I don't know because I haven't been going to this church that long, but that's what he told me. Like whenever his apostle come in town, he go and listen to his apostle, and it was so good. Like his apostle, oh my goodness, like his apostle, y'all. His apostle is from Miami. I forget his name though. And who was it? Oh, my brother was asking me yesterday. He was like, "What's his name? What's his name?" I was like, "I don't know. I forgot. I'm bad with names. I don't remember no name." So, anywho, if I'm not mistaken, he from down in Miami, and because I know he said he traveled here, and he was talking about Miami. He was like, "I'm from Miami. I'm from Miami." Like, so I'm not sure if he like live in Miami or he's just from Miami. So he came up there, and he was actually speaking from Romans Romans chapter 7, I think it was. Romans 7 or Romans 6 or Romans 7. Anyway, but I got lost. I had got lost when he mentioned this verse. So I tried to go and follow him, but I got lost because when he mentioned the verse, he said something else. I know he said 19 and then he said something else, and I went to it and I didn't see it, so I just sat there and I listened. So anywho, he was preaching real good, baby. When I tell you that man brought it, like I don't know if I ever like I've been to churches, and I'm not that I'm 36, so my years before going to church, it's nothing like going now. I really didn't get nothing. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't getting nothing out of it. What denomination is the church? My church, mine is non-denominational. Non-denominational. And that's what I like about it. It's because I don't want to choose a certain denomination. I don't want to. I just want to be a believer of Jesus and God and a follower of Christ. That's what I want to be. So I don't want to be like, oh, I'm Baptist, oh, I'm none of that. I don't want to go with that. And so God, and the way that I feel about the church that we go to, because we actually haven't joined it yet, but in my spirit I joined it. I just haven't told them I joined it. What's up, RJ? I just haven't told them I joined the church. But in my soul, that's my church. And I told my husband that I was like, babe, this gonna be our church. And yeah. And so for me to find this non denominational church, I think I hope God, I'm gonna just say I hope God led me there, because me and Babe actually was at the washing clothes one day or whatever, and um he and Bay had introduced me to the guy, and kind of find out he was a pastor and he got him a church. And so he was like, will y'all come and visit my church sometime? Bay had been knowing this guy for years. And so he was explaining to me, why he got him his own church, and all this and that. And I when I told him that we'll come, I yeah, yes. And when I told him that we will come, I always remember in the back of my mind when my aunt told me, don't never tell somebody you gonna do something and you don't do it. So I just wanted to, be a woman of my word. And we went. So um when I went, for one, the congregation was small. So that was a plus. Then the people, they just was, when you walk in, they wasn't just staring at you. That was a plus. Then when you go there, that church is really come as you are. Like, come as you are, like, for real, for real. Like, I'm telling you, like, however you come, you welcome however you come. So that was a plus, because I like churches where people dress up and stuff. Yeah, I like churches where people dress up and stuff, but I don't really care for them like that, because sometimes it could seem like a fashion show, and I ain't there for the fashion. I'm there for I want to come for the word, and I don't want to feel like if I want to wear some jeans this day or wear me a skirt this day or whatever, I can't wear me a skirt. I can't wear me just casual. I can't just come casual. I don't wanna feel like that. Even though I know that I like to dress a certain kind of way, look presentable for church. But I don't if I just didn't feel like going looking a certain kind of way, then I didn't want to feel a certain type of way because a church that I go to is just a dressy type of church, because I've seen churches like that. Like it's like the mothers and the pastor wife and the congregation, like they just be in competition with each other with the dressing and stuff. And that's just too much. So if you're doing all that, honey, so there's a lot more stuff that's going along with it, in my eyes. A lot of gossip, a lot of talking, a lot of, I don't like that. So by me seeing that they were just real casual and they just came as they are, like I love that. So then another thing that I fell in love with was um the pastor. He is relatable. He preached from the Bible, but he's gonna go to his a scripture. He's gonna teach it to you, talk about it, and that saying, "Come as you are in your mind, soul, spirit, and body." So um, he's gonna preach from the Bible. He's gonna teach what what he's reading from, but he also speak on the world today. He make it where you can really understand it, and that's what I like because I I read when I read the Bible or whatever. I like the NIV Bible because it talks like me and you. The King James Version Bible, I really don't understand it like that. So that's why I'm not so quick to go to that because I like the NIV Bible. So I like that he's relatable. And not only he's talking about the world today, he even talk about his own problems. So that was another plus because he's a pastor, but he's not trying to come like he's perfect. He's telling you about his own issues that he got going on, and it's inspiring because we deal with problems ourselves. And for your pastor to have his own problems, and which I know he had problems, but I'm just saying for him to have his problems, and he's talking about his problems and wanting prayer from his, people, and his prayer warriors and stuff like that, it's inspiring to you when you going through something and and need prayer, and to watch him make it through. It just really inspires you and lets you know that no matter what you're going through, God got his hands on you. He's going to take care of the situation, and he will bring you through, even through all your trials and tribulations. And we go through things for a reason, So yeah, I like that church for that reason too. And so it's just like I found myself like every Sunday, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see what the pastor gonna say. I can't wait to see what the pastor gonna say today. I can't wait to see what the pastor gonna say. It's like I just be ready to go back, just be ready to go back, be ready to go back every Sunday, right? But I don't go every Sunday. I try not to really commit myself like that. I just go, But I've been going every other Sunday because if I have something going on or if I done party too hard on Saturday or something like that, then I just what, I can't make it this Sunday. So God know my heart though. So anyhow, I get there, but I'm gonna tell you what's been going on though. It's almost kind of like I'm getting to the point where I gotta make a decision. I've been feeling like I gotta make a decision. It's like, okay, you be wanting to go to church on Sunday, so you can't be partying like that on Saturday. So it's like, dang, like I'm feeling it's almost like the feeling like I got to let go my Saturday lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like I gotta let go my Saturday lifestyle. And it's like I'm not ready to, but I want to. I'm not ready, but I want to because I want to go to church on Sunday. But I'm not ready to because I want to still, enjoy myself on Saturdays, which I can, but I know my drinking when I drink and stuff like that, baby, ooh, I ain't got no limit. I just be going, and ain't no telling how I may feel on Sunday. So I may have to just try to limit myself on or drink something that's not as hard or whatever on Saturdays, but that way I can get to church on Sundays. But I'm kind of getting, I've been thinking about it. I'm like, I think I gotta let go of the Saturdays, but just having that thought, it's like, wow, I never thought I'd be thinking that I don't want to party on Saturdays so I can go to church on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So let the Lord take over. I know I need to. I know I need to. But how when you just in your own way. And I think that right now I'm just in my own way because I'm just not. I'm ready. I am ready. I am ready, but I'm kind of not. Just a little piece of me not. But I am ready to kind of like let the Saturdays go so I can go to church on Sundays. I get there. I get there. But just to even think about that, it's like, wow, I never thought I'd be thinking like this. So, um, and then my husband, he liked the church. We finally found us a church. So that's the last thing. We finally found us a church. And I've been telling my husband and I, when we first started dating, we was going to the church that he was going to. But I couldn't keep going to that church because that's the church where his ex was at. And she was doing a lot of devious stuff while we was in church. And I couldn't let go and let God have his way, right, Miss Debbie. And I know understand. However, he's calling you hinging. You hinging in him. What that mean? So yeah, but I couldn't get nothing out of it because she was just doing too much while I was going there. And my husband, he really loved that church. Like he knew all the songs, he knew word for word, cause the pastor had certain openings and like he a certain stuff that the pastor was saying from the Bible. My husband, he knew it word for word without even reading the Bible and just all of that. And you can still drink, just don't get drunk. Do wine and not hard liquor. Uh, See, that be the problem right there. That's the problem. Because I just drink what I feel like having. Sometimes I just feel like having something juicy, fruity. Sometimes and then sometimes I get that and it ain't doing nothing. And then I'm like, oh, baby, I need my liquor, baby, because it ain't doing nothing. So I need me a little boost. And then I get to drinking, baby. And I'm one of the ones where, don't get me wrong, I get drunk. I get drunk, okay, but when I'm actually in the moment, drinking and stuff like that, I don't know how much I be done drunk. I don't know how much I be done drunk till I got home. Until I get home. And that's when my alcohol kicks in. When I get home, it's like that's when my staggering. I'm like, dang. Or sometimes I don't know how much I be done drunk until I wake up to use the bathroom. And I wake up staggering. I be done left, drove myself home, everything. I know I be feeling real good, but it's like it don't really hit me hard until my body relax. And my daddy was just like that though. Like my daddy can drive himself from wherever he went to drink and party and clubbing all night. What's up, B? All night. But by the time he made it to the house and we opened up the door, he fell face first in the house. And I'm just like how he was. So I don't know why that is. Like I don't know if I just drink so fast, just be drinking, which I know I'm a fast drinker too. So I don't know if it's because I drink so fast, my body ain't catching up with it, so it catch up with me when I lay down or when I make it home or when I'm relaxed or something like that. So hey, Miss Donna, but yeah. So, but I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. You know, I'm gonna get there. So anyhow, back on this pastor, this apostle. Um, he brought the word though. When I tell you, oh my goodness, I had never. Yeah, I definitely have a high tolerance. Take the taste out your mouth. Thank you, Nisi. What you said could be a test of limitation. See how you can control and find the right medium to still be available to get up for your church. You right. Now that's what I want to try to do, Miss Giggling. That's what I want to try to do. Just try to find me a right medium. Because yeah. Yeah. But anywho, so I never have I know I've seen it, on TV and videos and stuff like that. But I've never just been amongst this. Hey, Miss Colleen, when the time is right for you to let drinking go on Saturday or altogether, it will happen without you even knowing it. Right, Miss Colleen. I know it will. That's right. So, okay, so this, this man is powerful, y'all. This man, ah, Lord, if I'm not supposed to talk about this, don't even give me don't even let it come out. But if I'm supposed to talk about this, give me the words that I need to say. That way I can be an inspiration, encouragement, testimony to somebody else. Because I don't want to say nothing in the wrong time. But I'm excited about it and I want to say it. So let it be right. But anywho, 6 years. Praise God. Hey, Miss Debbie, I know that's right. Let me tell you, see, and that's what I be hoping that don't happen to me. I don't want that. Now that's one thing I don't want. I do not want that. So, okay, so this man powerful, y'all. This man, y'all, I had to see it with my own two eyes to believe it. He came with the word, and he also was telling, that church where he was at what was going on in his church the day before. I guess it was the day before. They must have did some on Saturday. I don't know. So anywho, he goes around the room. You know how they go. You know how they start. Going around the room and they start praying for people and stuff. And you know, he just laying hands on them, and they all just breaking out. They all just breaking out. And so he go and man, y'all, man, when I tell y'all. So he goes over to this one lady, and he prayed for her. She came in there on a walker. This woman came in there on the wall. All right, giggling. This lady came in there on a walker, y'all. And I'm talking about like the little push walker. And so when he left her, he went back and he went touching some other people. And then, he got up back up there to the front and he said, something popped in your back. He said, I want you to stand up. He said, you healed. He said, something popped in your back. Come on, come walk on up here. Come walk on up here to me. He said, I want you to lead that walker. He said, you came in here with that walker, but I want you to lead that walker right there. Man, when I tell you, I don't know if the woman was able to use before or not. But that woman walked right on up there, honey, with no problems and was shouting right there in the front and everything, honey, without that walker. Without that walker. Let me tell y'all something. God used people. I'm not saying, see, don't get it twisted for those of you that don't believe stuff like this happen, because one thing about it, God used people. And you never know how God works through the hands of his workers. So don't say that it ain't real. Cause love to do some Bible studies on here with you since you're growing in God. I don't know. I don't know, Miss Bridget. I don't know yet. I don't know about that yet. I can't answer. I can't even give you an answer on that yet, Miss Bridget. Okay, so uh, what else? So anywho, that happened, right? Okay. So that happened, right? So he goes back up to the front and he's just looking around the room and he laid his eyes on me. You Pentecostal? Okay, my auntie was Pentecostal too. Yeah. So and he laid his eyes on me. I Y'all, I think it's meant for me to keep it to myself. I'm sorry, y'all, but I just prayed and I asked the Lord. I said, if it's meant for me to tell it right now, let me tell it the way that you want me to tell it. That way I can be an inspiration to somebody and be a testimony to somebody. So I pay attention to, little things, okay? And God, I can't even give it to you right now. I can't even give it to you right now because I know exactly what happened. But right here in this moment, I can't even tell you the first thing this man said. And I said, and really I was going to say, let me not even be able to say it. That's what I was going to ask God to, say, to do. Let me not even be able to say it. And he done took it. He done took it. So sometimes you got to let the Lord do his work, because it don't be, yeah. Sometimes you got to let the Lord do his work because it don't be that certain timing. So, exactly, Miss Antoinette. Exactly. It don't be that certain timing. And this ain't the first time this done happen, because anytime that I'm giving something and I be want to tell it, because you be so excited and you be want to tell it, but you don't be want to tell it before the right time. And I ask God, I be like, if it's not if it's not meant for me to say it, then don't let me say it. But if it is, I want you to, use my tongue and let me say it the way that you want me to say it. So there was a time before that I was finna he prophesied your future and healed and delivered you. Yeah. So uh so yeah. So yeah. Yeah. And so, I just gotta wait. I gotta wait. And I'm gonna wait on God. Because maybe it's something that God got to do first before I tell y'all this. Because, yes. So I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say what I was going. I'm not gonna tell y'all what I was gonna tell y'all. I'll just wait for the perfect time because I remember the last video that I did pre-recorded with y'all, and I was finna to tell y'all something, right? And I actually had told y'all that I was going to tell, and I was going to the Chinese restaurant. And I had actually mentioned it in the video while I was in the car driving, going to the post office. If y'all remember, I was going to UPS to send back a package. And then when I came outside, I was in the rain. And I had got back in the car and I was like, it was raining, y'all. I was like, now we finna get ready to go to now we finna go to the Chinese place and eat. And so in the car, I had told y'all that I had something that I wanted to tell y'all. I got something I'm gonna tell y'all. I was like, but I'm not gonna tell y'all until I get ready to go sit down and eat. That way I can be comfortable and I can tell y'all how I want to tell y'all. So when I sat down and ate, when I sat down to the table and I was finna tell y'all in the video, y'all, I was finna tell y'all. And I was just sitting there and I was like, Lord, just give me the words. Let me say this just right because, I know that, this was something that you did or whatever. So I want to be a living witness, a living testimony for somebody else that's going through whatever. And I want it to be delivered right. And so, when I was sitting there, it's just this feeling that just came over me like I was finna do wrong. Like I was finna do wrong. And so it's like, you know how you have this feeling like it's like a pressured feeling too. It's like a pressured feeling of like you about to make the wrong decision. And so when I was feeling that, I said, well, Lord, I feel a certain type of way. I was like, so I guess that it's not meant for me to say what I'm finna say right now. And when I said that, that feeling left me. So I'm going to be obedient and not say nothing. And I'm just going to wait on my time because we can get ahead of God and God don't be done did what he want to do first before you come and give a testimony. He want to be the one to get the glory for everything. And I'm gonna let God get the glory for it all, because like I said, he got his workers, and yes, that man did tell me something, but I'm gonna let the Lord get the glory for whatever it is that he got going on. Yeah, I was convicted, so I'm gonna let the Lord get the glory for whatever it is that he trying to do, cause he ain't done yet. He really ain't done yet, and I'm over here trying to tell y'all so fast. But yeah, it just felt good though. It felt good to be in the presence of something like somebody like that and witness it for myself. And witness it for myself, like it was amazing though. It was amazing. That man, when I tell you he did a good job. So when church was over, my pastor mama, he was like, "How you like our pastor?" And I was like, oh, I loved them. I loved them. Like, it just felt so good. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I try to be. So, it just felt so good. It really did. So, but Miss Bridget, I always been like that, even before church. I always been like this. I always have. And so, but yeah, it felt good. It felt good. So, yeah. Yeah. That was my Sunday. That was my church day. Sunday. And I thought we was gonna miss church, and I'm like, dang, we done got dressed, we done came over here to our church, the church closed and stuff, and then he called the pastor, and then the phone had went to the voicemail, straight to the voicemail. And I say, call him again. He probably was trying to call somebody the same time you calling him. So he called him back and he answered the phone. Hey Michelle, what's going on, girlie? So yeah. So y'all been having good stuff. I can tell you loving it. I am. I am. Because like I said, I've been wanting for me and my husband to find us a church home. That's what I was gonna tell y'all though. Just enjoying the day, that's good. I've been wanting for me and my husband to find us a church home. And for this man, let me tell you about that part. I couldn't tell you that. So for him to come up to me and invite me, and I go, and then when I go, he's a non-denominational. Thank you, Nisi. Me too. I'm so happy. I'm so happy because I notice a difference. Like I notice a difference going. So for me to find the type of church that I want, for him to even come to me and ask me, and then I didn't know what religion he was up under or anything like that. And then when I find out that he's a non-denominational, I was like, wow. And then I get there and I like it. I'm like, wow. Like, yeah. So I'm glad. I'm glad that I found where I want to be. I think my husband found where he want to be. And another thing that was a plus for us, man, let me tell you, God's so good. Because if that man would have told us that he have a service for about 2-3 hours like some churches do, my husband would have never wanted to go. But service is only an hour, and then if it goes past the hours because God just be having His way or whatever. But service is only an hour, so that's even perfect because my husband he like, man, ain't nobody finna be in no church all day now. So and that's what he said yesterday, right? Cause he had asked Pastor, he said, Pastor, how long we gonna be in here? And it was like 2.5 hours on what he had said. He was like, and they had already told me, say, nah, they go past 11 o'clock, we gotta go. So I ain't said nothing. Because I knew if I was gonna try to convince him to stay if it was good. So when the pastor started preaching and honey and was doing his thing up in there, honey, we stayed the whole service and my husband ain't said nothing. That's why I say, honey, I let him just talk. I let him talk, honey, and I let the Lord do his thing. Cause you can say one thing, but the Lord made honey glue you to that seat. So I think he enjoyed it too. I think he enjoyed the word. And then I came home and fried him some good green tomatoes, girl, and got a 10. Girl, yeah, that was the icing on the cake right there. That was the icing on the cake. So, yeah, got good though. I think somebody had wanted to know, do you eat the meat out the peanuts? Yes, you eat the meat too. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had his attention. But I'm excited for God's blessings though. I'm excited for him because I be trying to do right. Even with me not being nobody's perfect. But I'm not a bad person. I'm really not. I'm not a bad person. And I ain't gonna say I love everybody because I don't, but I don't hate nobody. I don't hate nobody. And so it ain't easy to do right, but I try not to do the bad things. I try not to do bad things that I know ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Try not to do that. I don't do that. Boiled peanuts should I get instead of the cans? Oh, I don't know what to tell you about instead of the cans now, cause ain't no other kind. Ain't no other kind. Peanut patches the only ones that make them. I think only I think Margaret Holmes sell them or something like that. I'm so proud of you for being so young and believing in the Lord. So many are out in the world losing their mind. Love you and your family. Thank you, Miss Fat Man. Love you too. Yeah, I try. Yeah, but ain't no other kind, Michelle. Um, um, only thing you can get is the green peanuts, like what I got yesterday, the fresh green peanuts. Because I was just gonna say, I don't even think Margaret, what is that? That Margaret Holmes or something like that in the can. You said instead of in the can, I ain't no other kind to get but the fresh. So if you don't have the fresh ones in your area, then ain't nothing else to get. But yeah, they is losing their mind though, Miss Shirley. Doing child, crazy stuff. Let me tell you. So just not too long ago, like literally like a couple days. It's scary, y'all, the stuff that's going on nowadays. So around 10 something one night, this boy, young boy, you never seen green peanuts? They not literally green. Go look at my video from yesterday, Michelle. You'll see what they how they come. They still look the shell still brown, but they green peanuts because they they still raw. They're not roasted or nothing. To reveal his purpose for you, I think I already know. I think I already know. I'm telling you, I'm a seeker, so I think I already know. But um what was I finna say? I don't want to talk too much about it, Miss Bridget. I don't want to talk too much. So what was I saying? Okay, so the guy, oh yeah, he was a young boy. I forget how old he was. I don't shoot. I don't even think he was 18, y'all. And he went and shot up. He went and dang. I hate I said that word. I don't know if I, you know, basketball. And the boy Kyle. And I guess I don't. I mean, I guess must have lit it up, child. And he had the boy. He was on the way home. I'm glad you enjoy. Oh, girl, I know. Did you enjoy? Did you make the guacamole too? But anyway, the boy he was on the way home or whatever, and it was said that it was behind a confrontation or whatever, and had done did that to the boy on the way home in the car. He had just left the store from getting him a pizza, a slice of pizza, and something to drink, and a cigarillo, and he yep, got did in the car, and he just rolled off the road, just into a mailbox, right into a mailbox. And I was like, dang, like it's crazy the things that's going on. And then like maybe 2 days later, there was this lady. She was traveling down 231 South, and a stray bullet, dang, a stray out of nowhere got her too. And she was just traveling down the highway. And it's just scary because it made me think of like, I'm like, dang, I hope like ain't nobody around here doing no craziness like that. You know what I'm saying? Reminding me of, hey Ebony, reminding me of, girl, did you, girl? Oh, so do you like guacamole? Did you like it? So um reminded me of, the DC. Y'all know the DC, the with the young boy that was in the trunk, And I was like, man, I hope ain't nobody around here doing that. It's just scary, like, and I think it was, I can't remember because Mama was telling me about it. So I'm trying to remember it was if it was the same day or the day before. But I was actually going that way. And I was like, no, I ain't gonna go that way. I'm gonna go the back way, right? And so I was like, good thing I decided to detour because I was like, I could have probably been in that line of fire or something, you know what I'm saying? But I told Mama, I was like, it definitely wasn't nobody on the side of the road that was waiting on cars pass by that did that. It had to be somebody that was traveling behind them. And people is doing crazy stuff because let me tell you. So I was in my car riding one day, getting it down the road, listening to my music, right? So I saw this car that was behind me, but they wasn't driving too close at this time. So then next thing you know, I noticed that they had sped up and they had got real close to me. And I'm like, well, now what they got going on? If they gonna pass me, they might as well go on past me because I'm sure ain't finna speed up for them. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm thinking? Child, how about they trying to Bluetooth to my car? And it'll tell you like it'll pop up and tell you like if somebody try to Bluetooth. Child, they was trying to Bluetooth to my dang on car. For what reason, I don't know. But they was trying to Bluetooth to my car. So when they got ready to pass me, my little crazy self, I should have just kept on going. But when they got ready to pass me, I had gotten a turning lane or whatever. It wasn't at them light, but I had gotten a turning lane, and I just sat there for a second waiting on them to pass me. And I'm looking at them like, I know y'all just didn't try to Bluetooth to my car, looking at them like that, right? But they wouldn't even look my way. They knew yes, yes. I don't know what for, but they was trying to Bluetooth to my car. Mm-hmm. Yes, Bluetooth to my car, girl. Mm-hmm. I'm like the things that people do. They're so evil. People are so evil. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you gotta be careful though, cause you don't never know who you ride behind. And like I told you, what had happened to the lady that was traveling down the road, well, straight had got her. Like I said, but see, I'm this type of person anyway. I'm always thinking something like that to happen. Always. I don't know why. And I do remember that same particular day. I was thinking that, thinking that same thing. And then for it to actually happen, I'm like, wow, like, was that a sign or something? You know? But, because for me to detour and go another way, because I'm telling you, I know for a fact I was going to go down that road. But I decided not to go that way that day. And for me to be thinking about that, I'm like, dang. Yeah, you're right, Ebony. And so, I'm always thinking about that because you never know the minds of people. You know what I'm saying? Even when I'm traveling down the road, and I do need to start remembering to pray even more before I get in the car, because another thing that crossed my mind when I'm traveling down the road, that's why I try to tell my husband, like, you have to drive for you and the other people. Not saying that the people is driving crazy, but you never know what's going to happen, like, right before you. You know what I'm saying? While you riding down these roads, because everybody not in the perfect health, and even if they is in the perfect health, you know what I'm saying, good health, like, anything can happen while the people is behind the steering wheel. You know what I'm saying? Like, pass out or have a seizure or heart attacks, whatever. And if you're not paying attention, you know, some things could probably be avoided. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you got to drive for you and other people, because anything can happen in the blink of an eye. You just never know. So I be thinking about that too when I'm traveling down the road. I guess I'm just a nervous driver though, because I be thinking about that too. And so yeah, you gotta be careful. It's just too much. You just never know. And then I'm also I'm so nervous of a driver, child. If a car follow me too long, baby, look, yeah. If a car follow me too long, baby, you definitely ain't finna follow me where I'm going. You definitely ain't finna follow me where I'm going. So I have to make sure, honey, I will reroute on your ass in a minute. Oh, and the car can just be done. It just looks suspicious. I'm just I'm just one of those, y'all. I'm one of those, and it's like the older I get, the worse I'm getting with it. But you just don't know. You just don't know. I'm telling you, a car can just come off a road, and you just riding behind me too long. Like, where is you going? Like, we shouldn't be going the same way this long. Girl, I'm telling you, I remember one time it was this car. I don't know who it was, but it was this person in this car. Child, they followed me all the way to where I was going. But they weren't going where I was going. They actually literally had to go that way, because when I made my turn, they kept going. But we was going to the same city. We was going the same city, same way, same route, all the way there. And I was like, dang, should I just pull over? Like, no, maybe I can't pull over because they know. Y'all, you just don't ever know time. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And then, especially with me being, in the public eye too, so that's another reason why I think that I'm the way that I am too, because I'm in the public eye and people know me and I don't know them. So you just never know. You got to be careful. Mm. So, but these folks doing crazy stuff. hmm So I don't put in an hour with y'all. I don't talk to y'all. I think we don't talk pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead on with my day. Check this video again and see if they don't approve my little whatever they need to approve. I don't know what they looking for, because I know I ain't did nothing wrong in that video, so I don't know why it's yellow. But I'm finna let them go. I'm finna go check and see what happened with that, and go about my day. Edit some videos, and today is Monday, so I really like to rest on Monday. So I guess I'm gonna just pretty much just edit today. I needed to do some laundry, but not today. I'm gonna rest today. So I'll jump back on in to my regular routine on Monday. When a lot of negative thoughts come, it's time to pray, intercede, rebuke, renounce, and denounce the enemy and his attacks in Jesus' name. Yes, you're right. Thank you for that though. Thank you for letting me know that. All right, y'all. So y'all have an amazing rest of the day. I love y'all. And it was nice sitting here chatting with y'all. So y'all stay looking out for those videos because I'm definitely gonna try to get them out to you of me doing this decorating. It's just YouTube got something going on with my video right now, and I don't know what, but until they fix it, I'll release it. So yeah, but y'all have a good one, and I'll see y'all later. I'm out.